Ralph and Bone Man's Norfolk Fossil Finds. There's only one thing, really, I can think of that's worse than coming out in the rain, ice cold, when it's just about getting dark, and going home with no fossils. And I've come to the conclusion that that is doing it dressed like a f***ing banana. Well, after that disaster, I thought I'd share this find with you from 2019, and it's a crazy one, I can tell you that. I never brought a carrier bag with me. I don't know what the F I've found, but it's something big. So this day it was busy and low tide, and I thought, I'm not going to bother going for a hunt. It's probably going to be nothing. So I went, and I didn't bother taking a bag with me. Believe it or not, I walked straight down to the low tide, right by the edge of the sea, and I saw a little 2-inch by 2-inch bit of brown bone in the sand. I just thought it was a fragment. And I started excavating, and I couldn't believe it. I thought it was never going to stop until this came out. I was like, what the hell is this? Basically, what you're looking at is the partial rear of a mammoth skull. This is actually half of an occipital bone, which is at the base of the skull. We have one as well. Basically, it's a protuberance that works in junction with the vertebrae. And on a mammoth, the vertebrae is called an atlas vertebrae, which I'll show you shortly. So this is the back of a mammoth skull, and I'm going to offer up my find to give you a rough idea of where it sits on the back of the skull. So it's one half, you see. And as you'll see, there has curved areas that seat and ride within the atlas bone, which is the uppermost vertebrae on the mammoth. This then allows articulation of the skull, side to side, up and down. I'm no expert. I gleaned this information by just researching the find, and I'll just pass it on to you. All the big names in me, nothing. This is so you can move the skull about. If you couldn't do this, you wouldn't be able to move your head. Now, this is my find as well. This is a partial atlas bone. The big picture on the screen is a full-size atlas bone. And this is my partial find. As you can see, there's no surface area there. That's all marrow. So after a bit of fiddling about, I'm pretty sure I'm going to offer it up in a minute, and it should sit about there on the atlas bone. And you can see the curvature of it. In fact, I have offered up that partial atlas to my half mammoth skull, and believe it or not, the curvature rides with it. I don't know if it's from the same one. Obviously, I don't know whether it's like a uniform thing between the mammoths, you know what I mean, the shape that it matches, but it rides on it perfectly. It really does, which is astonishing. One more big word, trabecular. That's the structure that you see. All the little holes and the cavities and that shape is nature's way of giving strength, but at the same time keeping it lightweight, so they could have massive skulls, strong skulls, but light enough to carry them. Stunning structure. But what really made me think was just the size of my piece and the size of a mammoth skull. I've never been near a real mammoth skeleton like they have in the museums, but I can imagine now the size, and it is unimaginably huge. So anyway, I think this is quite a rare find, I've not seen a lot like it before, and I wanted to share it with you, and I hope you enjoyed seeing it. I'll see you soon in the next hunt. Thanks for watching.